Hey guys, welcome back to Tail Concerto. In this part, we gotta look for that other half of the, moving ship.
Ah,
Who would have thunk it'd be that hard to find?
air relief.
I'm surprised that poor thing can literally survive with only half its torso. Oh. Hey there, Jones.
Have you seen the Black Cat's moving fortress around here?
Where's your black cat?
Now that you ask, yes, a huge airship with a cat face on it, right?
Kinda hard to miss there, bucko.
Yes, that one, I think. Where did it go?
Oh, hold on. I've invented something just for this kind of situation.
It's just a pair of binoculars.
Another invention. Hey, what are you doing? Ah, stop!
And so he forcefully installed another thing on our ship.
Ah, it hurts!
Another jetpack.
Excuse me, what have you done this time?
It's just a jetpack.
So, how do you like it? How do you like my new invention, the Moving Fortress Detector?
How do I like it? It doesn't look any different than before. I mean, seriously, jeez!
No, dummy! You have to get in your airship first. It'll find the moving fortress and display it on your map.
Oh, is this one of those things where we have to now traipse through the entire world map and know, like, blip, blip, blip as soon as we get close?
Alright, time to get to the
I was
moving
wondering
fortress.
that myself.
Oh, by the way, I boosted the power of the jetpack as well. You should be able to fly further now.
Sweet.
Sweet.
If you're going to collect items and all that on the other islands, you should try the new jetpack.
So is this a permanent jetpack now?
Yeah, it's a permanent upgrade to your jetpack, and it lets you pretty much soar for a much longer time than before. You're practically a flying god now.
Oh, when he meant other islands, I thought he meant we could use this in other areas.
Oh lord, no! That would make this thing would be. This adventure was clearly not made for the other levels.
Oh boy!
Oh man! Whoa!
Right? I knew it!
Wow.
Basically. But yeah,
Careful.
this is really only for the sake of you want to collect all the other goodies that you missed on
Careful.
your first visit.
Careful there,
Careful.
Waffle. You're gonna smack Ryan to Mexico.
Thanks for that, Logan.
Easy does it.
But yeah, this is all this jetpack is really here for. If you really want to fly around and soar like an eagle like you did before, but without, that pesky gas limitation. Well, even then there's still a gas limitation, but even then it's much, much smaller now.
Which is
But anyway,
nice.
enough of that. Let's all move on to the moving fortress.
Oh, there
Now
it
that we
is.
got our actual detector,
That's
it was
easier.
literally right next door.
Aw. She really was doing this all for what she thought was a good reason.
Well, in some way it's benevolent. It's just that how she handled it was a little malevolent.
I just realized, is she left-handed?
Maybe.
She might be
Alicia.
left-handed, I don't know.
Honestly, this game doesn't give two craps about who's left or right-handed or what.
Also,
I say that because I know she was holding it in her left hand instead of the typical right hand you see in anime cutscenes.
maybe. Also,
Yeah.
I get that the cat face is supposed to have those little nubby, like, snout, whatever, like, the kitty face or whatever, but whenever it's in 3D like this, it always just looks like bug pinchers.
Or it just looks like a butt you can pinch.
Oh,
That
so
too.
what are your thoughts on that, Jordan, about it being a butt?
Stephen, we are not having this discussion right now. Thank you very much.
This demands further discussion. Alright, let's do it.
I think we're taking the term of butthead a little too literal.
Where the heck has Penta been this entire game?
I don't know. Having donuts back at the station.
I thought Penta was off riding
You
carts.
know when it does anything in this game?
I thought Penta was off riding carts with Crash.
Ha.
Alright,
Or-
let's see.
Or
Whoa.
hello.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hello.
Hello!
Waffle, we're gonna have to fight.
Hey, Stare. Hey, Flare.
Why don't you like dog people, Flair? I don't really dislike them. But Alicia does.
Aw.
So I do too.
They sound a little too. Aw. They sound a little too calm for this
Are you
scenario.
going to fight
They
me
do.
too,
I was just
Stan?
about to point that out.
Yes.
They have more emotion than they do.
I don't get it. Why?
'Cause
I want to determine.
What?
What are you talking about?
What are you trying to determine?
Show me your beliefs through your eyes.
Because. Chato.
I'm sorry,
Huh?
but what is with this voice acting?
Prepare.
Trust me, Stare is usually the worst of it. She's really going full hog with the whole stoic anime girl trope.
Also, how do we fight this thing?
Well-
The magnet is constantly pulling us into it.
You gotta, like as usual, you gotta fight it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You
Oh yeah, do be
do
careful
it.
because they have guided missiles now.
Oh boy.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh no.
And I will say this right now, you actually have to fight this thing twice. Although for the second fight, it's a little they play it out a bit differently. But the one thing that stays the same is that fucking hammer.
Oh,
Like
I thought you were about to say that the thing that stays the same is the magnet.
No, that gets replaced in the second fight. But no, like that fucking hammer right there is easily the most punishing attack in this entire game. I think it depletes literally half of your health if
Now,
if it hits you squarely right in the head.
How about the shockwaves?
The shockwaves? Nah, they're just typical. They're just typical pinch damage, I guess.
It's just that magnet intermixed with everything just makes it annoying.
Oh yeah, the magnet is easily the most annoying thing about this thing, this boss fight, outside of the hammer. But well, then again, combine them both, it just
Is the boss?
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure if this is a
man.
spoiler, but if they don't reuse the magnet for the second fight, what do they replace it with, or is it just the hammer?
You'll see. I don't really want to give that up because we will be fighting that boss fight later this part.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, it won't be that much further from now, but I will say that is kind of my problem with this whole section. You're literally just fighting two versions of the same damn robot in back to back.
I getcha.
And considering these things already have these robots have pretty beefy health bars to begin with, it's not the best time in the world.
I will say I'm impressed by how they like 3D visualize a magnetic field, since that's usually how textbooks show it. And oof,
Especially considering this is sort of a budgeted game. Like they did a pretty good job with what they had.
oh, sorry to beat you girls up again, or beat the robot you guys are up in, but you're still
Oh,
not
you
good
little
regardless.
bandy.
Arrest us?
Even though it's not on her actual model.
No, I'll just wait for the day you become friends with us dog people on your own.
And watch as they don't.
Nope. Well,
I mean,
they,
those for the real world specifically, this would be lawful breaking protocol, and he'd get himself demoted or
Oh, wait.
fired.
We'll see you again soon.
Ouch. That doesn't
I
bode
hope
well.
so.
Well, in a matter of speaking. So how about your sister?
what about my sister?
Where is
She's
she?
single?
Honestly, I could totally believe there'd be a ship of those two.
It's like,
If
where's
this
your
game weren't so, irrelevant in this day and age.
where's your sister?
Oh yeah, by the way, you asked where the hell Penta was.
Oh,
There you go.
get him out! Get him out!
Oh,
What
did they
the-
have him? Did they like kidnap him or?
Oh.
Wait, where'd he go?
We killed him.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
What?
It was
he's
a decoy.
here!
What? Penta, you blew up your radio again.
Did he? Do. Do.
Meet your maker, Pris sisters.
You're a little late.
Officer Waffle.
Waffle.
Sorry,
Panta?
sorry,
How
Panta.
did you get here?
I just had to be here. My paws are aching to clobber those black cats.
See, this is why they don't like us, Panta. You are the reason they don't like us.
Door.
What a roughhouser.
I'll achieve world peace with my fists.
When you stop and think about it, Penta literally
That's
is
a-
all bark, literally
that
all
sounds-
bark and no bite. Kind of like every small type of dog in the world.
True.
Never mind.
Sorry. So yeah, now that I think this is the last time you actually had to save through Penta. So, or actually
he
maybe
was-
not, but whatever the case.
he was a fun
This is the
enough
last time he's
character.
really relevant in this plot. So,
Aw, he was a fun enough character.
for like the 2 or 3 times he appeared.
Yeah.
I hear voices.
This is a great idea, don't you think?
Why is your name Fool again?
Because look at my fashion sense. Only a fool would wear this.
But you can
You can-
Wait a second.
Now, honestly, with how he does it, I could also see why are you call fool? Because you'd be a fool not to buy these prices.
He totally would be the type.
for me.
Because you'd be a fool not to go out with me, Alicia. Why do you never return my calls?
You want to
God.
orphaned by
You know, it's never clear how old Fool is compared to everyone else, but he looks like he may as well be well up in his 30s or whatever.
Something like that.
Well, well, well. How do you do, Waffle?
You know, the more I hear this guy's voice, the more he kind of makes me think of We Make Joker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
it kinda
hear it.
does sound like him.
You're the
Maybe it's the
weapons
same actor
merchant
for all
who
I know.
deals in illegal relics.
I doubt it's the same actor, but it definitely it's the same type of delivery.
That you know me
That's
so
fair.
well.
Also, are you
However,
telling
right
me?
now I'm a humble warrior fighting for a
Are you
future
telling me
for
that
humanity.
Waffle only just now realized who he is after all the times he's seen him?
Back, fool.
I think he's actually never seen him. I don't think he's ever really seen him in person up until now.
Yeah.
Though I guess with that said, seeing how we did see that portrait, well, now that I think about it, just because he saw his portrait doesn't automatically mean that is the same guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For all we know, it could be an instance of putting his face over a wanted
Alicia,
poster,
stop
just like
this!
Guybrush Threepwood did.
He's using you.
True.
Or Captain
Shut
Kate.
up, I don't care. This time I'm gonna kick your sorry butt.
Man, you know.
Well, sorry to say, but my butt's firmly planted on this robo
Oh,
seat.
boy.
Oh god!
Oh!
Oh, a megaphone. Hello.
So yeah, for her boss fight, she uses the megaphone.
Actually, hang on. I want to hear what she's screaming this next time.
Okay.
Wow, she's just outright
Yeah.
pissed off at us now.
Yeah. Truth be told, I was very tempted to replace some of the time she actually yells out of that thing with random quotes from, I don't know, anything in the history of ever, but I refrained. Because I honestly wasn't sure what
I would
I
have
could
loved.
use.
I would have loved the first one that comes to mind would have been from the first Anchorman movie when Steve Carell just goes loud noises, and he's just trying to. I was like, I don't know what we're yelling about.
Yeah.
Bad. Oh, jeez.
Bad dog. Oh.
It's like, and you're just like, Alicia, that hurts.
Yeah, she really doesn't. She's really pissed now.
No kidding.
But save for the megaphone, this boss fight's pretty much the exact same as last time.
Ouch.
Oh, I just noticed there's some graffiti on the wall. Old habits die hard, I guess.
Guess so.
So overall, thoughts, guys?
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a unique kind of thing. I haven't seen
You know what?
something like
How
that.
about we make a
since
how about we make a fun game real quick? Give me an example of what you think she should yell out of the megaphone if she ever uses the attack again. Oh god, my ears!
I'll wait till she does it again.
Why don't you ever call me?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Perfect.
And I like where you're going with that, Sealy.
Huh?
I like where you're going with that, Sealy.
Well, oh no, that was
Or was that
me
Jordan?
singing.
That
That
was
was me.
I was going to say, that was Jordy, not me.
I was just gonna pick like a random song, like one that had like screamo in it, but then
If
I was
not-
like, you know what? I'll just go for that.
If not that, I could also imagine the electric company. Hi, you guys!
Oh my god. Actually, if she does it one last time, I have one in mind. But
Okay,
oh wait,
okay.
wait. Oh,
Wait.
this
Camera.
isn't right. This ain't right. Okay, never mind. She doesn't do it again. What I would have said was like, literally, she yells out of there, "Sit, boy!"
Damn it! I was just about to bring that up.
And then bam.
Damn, now in hindsight, I really wish I did use that.
Stop this.
Daddy.
It's okay.
Aw.
What do you know about me?
You don't know me.
What?
What?
Oh, okay, the escape pod.
Oh,
There's always gotta be an escape sequence.
Waffle, you don't own me.
That's really what it is, though. She literally has she's literally just one of those types.
She's just mad.
Oh, there's no time
And
to
she-
think right now. It just cuts off.
She's mad, alright. Madly in love.
Run!
But yeah, that's pretty much it for the movie Fortress. Their fortress. Just damn.
It's like you could. It's like wow,
Wait,
Alicia,
did
you
the,
could have
were
at
the
least
sisters
checked.
able to escape?
That's what I'm saying. Like Alicia's like, wow, Alicia, you could have waited to make sure Sarah and Flair got out.
We never really do see how they managed to escape. but
Unless
they
they
do.
were piloting the getaway thing.
Maybe. Then again, it looked pretty small from what I saw. Only
They're-
room for one.
I get the feeling that they're both just really crammed in there, and Alicia's just hanging on the rope throughout the entire thing.
So kind of like how Peach is while inside Bowser's Koopa car.
Why not?
Alicia, what's the matter with you? Dog people, cat people, it doesn't matter.
Why can't
I just want us to be friends.
Why can't we be friends?
Okay.
Only
Why
the-
can't we
I'm
be
going to look
friends?
for Alicia.
Can't we be
And we'll make up this
Sorry.
time for sure.
Sorry, I was singing with you, Steve.
I want to hug you, Steve.
I want to hug you back. And sorry for interrupting you, James.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah, it's okay. We got our last bit of exposition from the townsfolk to worry about.
Bless you.
Yes.
The Black Cats gang are all cat people, right? I'd like to meet a cat person.
Well, maybe someday you will. Hey, do you remember a cat girl who used to live here, Waffle? Her father became very ill soon after moving here.
Oh.
Despite her best efforts, he died a few days later.
Aww.
The doctors tried everything they could, but the illness was specific to cat people,
Wow, it's racist.
so they couldn't find an effective treatment for it. And to the little girl, I'm sure it seemed as if we had left him to die.
Oh,
you know
but
what?
So
Since-
that's why she hates.
Since the
Yeah.
cat was specific...
Oh, by the way, real quick. This guy. Now that all the kittens are gone, we kind of miss them.
Wow. Anyway,
Oh, okay, never mind. This isn't what I was thinking of. I was probably thinking of a dialogue box I skipped out on earlier, which talked about how oh, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Wrong. That's wrong voice for the wrong character, dude.
sorry.
Oh, by the way.
What's going to be happening to the kittens?
Oh my god.
One of these characters I just wanted to be voiced by Lucy the dog.
Lucy.
Wait, my
the
Lucy the dog?
Yes, you're Lucy the dog.
You know what? Shoot, I used to have, like, stock recordings of her just, like, barking and whining. I even used it in my dubs for a while as Rush. I wish I still I wish I brought those over when I switched laptops.
Anyway, I guess that's that. The next time we gotta figure out wherever the heck Fool went.
Well, before we find Fool, we should probably go look for the other Priss sisters. So next time, we're literally going on a Priss hunt.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Till next time, guys.
Bye.
The
Bye.
color of your fur don't matter to me.